Hello, Brick. The Governor's Educator of the Year program highlights educational innovation, student achievement, the rewards of teaching, and important services outside of the classroom environment that lead to student success. In Brick, we are student-centered and teacher-led. The student-teacher relationship is the foundation of our strive for excellence as a learning community. Building-based teams were involved in a rigorous process to select each teacher and educational service professional of the year from each of the schools. I would like to congratulate our 2020-2021 Brick Township Public Schools Governor's Educators of the Year and Educational Services Professionals honorees who were recognized at each of the schools last week. Congratulations to this outstanding and stellar group of individuals representing our amazing staff here at the Brick Township Public School District. At last month's Board of Education public meeting, I communicated that we were pausing implementation of Phase 2. I also communicated our confirmed positive COVID-19 cases from September 1 through November 12th included 9 cases in 3 buildings, which impacted our schools by quarantining 9 separate classes. I think I might have jinxed us. Since November 15th, we have seen an increase in COVID-19 confirmed positive cases. For example, in just the week after last month's board meeting, we had more than a dozen cases in 6 buildings and quarantined 12 classes. At that time, the Department of Health designated Ocean County as high risk, upgrading from moderate risk on the New Jersey State COVID-19 Regional Risk Matrix. In the week after Thanksgiving, we saw another increase, forcing us to transition Brick Township High School to an all-remote learning schedule for 2 weeks. The decision to place a school population on all-remote learning is not taken lightly and is done with consultation and the recommendation of the Ocean County Department of Health. We feel it was in the best decision to ensure the health and safety of our students and staff at that time. Also, at that time, no other school in our district was included because we continually assess each school building environment individually. We are diligent and very proactive working with the Ocean County Department of Health to receive updated data. Since November 15th, we have seen the number of COVID-19 confirmed positive cases that impact our schools quadruple. And at this time, every building in the district has been impacted. The data seems to suggest family-related connections and non-school related transmissions. Based on contact tracing information, no cases have been connected to in-school transmission. Acknowledging this uptick in cases and our county high-risk designation, I implore students, parents, and staff to continue being responsible with practicing CDC recommended protocols, which ensures our learning community's health and safety. Furthermore, the holiday season is upon us, and the risk of COVID-19 positive cases spreading externally in the community can increase. I trust the professionalism of staff and conscientiousness of parents to follow the CDC protocols over winter break with regarding travel and social gatherings, thus minimizing any negative impact to our learning environments upon returning to school after the holiday break. Although we have worked hard at implementing health and safety measures in our district and have not experienced issues with in-school transmission, we are not immune to the rising local number of cases we are witnessing. As stated, currently our area is designated high risk on the New Jersey State COVID-19 Regional Risk Matrix. Brick is not designated very high risk at this time. This level rating would require the entire school district to implement fully remote learning. Also at this time, the local Department of Health is not recommending the district go all remote after winter break. However, if we are designated very high risk, or if the governor, New Jersey Department of Education, or the local Department of Health mandates transitioning to all remote, we would comply. It is important to note 70% of our district's parents still prefer and choose in-person instruction for their children. We understand the need to give advance notice, especially to parents of elementary-age children, before transitioning to any form of remote learning. We will continue to provide parents and students the option for virtual instruction at any time. Switching to an all-remote schedule when in-person instruction is still viable is not consistent with our core mission of supporting student growth through cultivating each student's unique strengths and talents in an engaging, safe, and nurturing environment that we value. Going all remote could be an option given the data, but is not the right option at this time, nor is it the best option for our most at-risk, economically disadvantaged, special education, ELL, and young learners who benefit most from in-person instruction. Additionally, the current learning environment data does not necessitate transitioning to all remote. We are privy to receive real-time data to make our decisions. Our hope is that parents, students, and staff will be responsible in their planning for events and interactions over winter break so that our data continues to provide us with the ability to keep all of our buildings healthy, safe, and open. My hope is that everyone receives this information to explain our decision-making process during this crisis and all the data that is considered that takes into account all stakeholders. These are challenging times that call for tough administrative decisions, which may not always please everyone. This is our new reality. Before I get off my soapbox, I'm going to end with this final plea. The district started in person and has remained open for in-person instruction since September. Our staff and students have been doing an amazing job following safety protocols so that we could continue in-person instruction. Please, 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 I implore you all, students, parents, and staff, to continue to be diligent with practicing CDC recommended protocols to ensure our learning community can continue to provide in-person instruction in 2021 in a healthy and safe learning environment. On a lighter note, this week we saw our first possibility of a snow day this season. Let me be the first to state that I am all for snow days and the time-honored tradition when needed. We all grew up and anticipated a snow day call with excitement and joy. It reminds many of us of our own childhood memories, spending the day with family and friends, just being a kid with no worries. However, there is a balance here since we now have the ability of all remote, full virtual, where the school day can still count. Perhaps our virtual snow day call is similar to calling for a delayed opening in the past. For example, the night prior, we would call for a virtual snow day, and if the amount of snow accumulated is significant enough, we could call a traditional snow day where school would be canceled altogether. Subsequently, that day would have to be made up, but I know many of our students and children would enjoy the day nonetheless. I hope this provides some clarity of the new snow day protocol and my decision-making process. Finally, this year, 2020, and leading up to the holiday season has been incredibly stressful for many in our community and beyond. We may encounter an awful lot of people who are at their absolute breaking point this month, in person and online. Family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, teachers, our staff, students, parents, even strangers are all needing us to dig deep to demonstrate patience and grace under pressure. We are all in this together, so during this time of giving, let's all remember to pause and give each other the patience and grace we all are in need of during this time. I know we're all busy, but we're not too busy to be kind, caring, and patient. Remember, the best thing you could give someone this holiday season is your love and kindness. Happy holidays. Please enjoy the holiday season and winter break. Stay warm, safe, and healthy, Brick.